Check me out. Hello. Early bird gets the worm. Oh. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Rumor has it I'm alone in a room all by myself. I might be off the hook tonight. I might be able to just go to sleep. I can't even be mad. I get a like, but not ain't nobody in here. Say hello. You ready to get into some shit up in here. Hey, spot him, shot him. What's going on? What's going on with you? It's been a while since I've been in here. Did you miss me? Did you miss me? Lie to me. Lie to me. What's going on? Been over here trying to do big things. Trying. Trying. I got into my very first I did my very first where I was on a panel on Duke and Don's channel on Friday. That was very fun. I got invited back for Fridays. That was interesting. Especially considering I had no intentions of actually being in there. I just wanted to see if I could figure out how it worked. Next thing you know, I was in there for 2.5 hours. I was. It was fun though. Spot 'em, shot 'em. Did you watch my video that I posted yesterday about accountability? Can you hear me? Oh, I could check, can I? Let me check. I could check myself. Cause you ain't not yet. Okay, you can hear me. Good. We'll prop this thing up a little more height to this thing. It's too low down. Bring this brick over here. It's a big old piece of wood. Bam. Now that's two in the way. Rumor has it. I'll put it over here. Yes. I know it's been so long. I set this thing up and then was just chilling. I didn't realize that people could tell that I was about to go live. So so I was just over there chilling, about to be like, well, maybe I'll do it tomorrow. And seeing somebody had came in here and I was like, oh God, hope they wasn't waiting on me. There ain't nobody in here. Everybody sleep. For you, spot 'em, shot 'em. Somebody actually seeing you. I see your name in other people's lives, live streams, like in the little chat thing, and I'll be like, "Oh, I know him." What is he doing in here, traitor? No, I'm just kidding. You had to wait on me. You'd never be entertained. Huh? Oh, get around. I know. I know you do. I know you do. Do you watch Duke and Don? You ever go on Duke and Don channel? Oh, sure. It's really just Duke all you see. Don is like behind the scenes, I think. So it's really just Duke. It's like got the blue and black background, little panels on the walls. Yeah. I find it entertaining, with all this manosphere stuff. I like the ones that are a little more balanced. That's one of the channels that's a little more balanced. If you watch my video, promise me that you'll watch my video. It's very good. You'll love it, I promise. I'm very deep. I know I'm a goofball, but I'm very deep. And I care about a lot of shit. In fact, I care about all the shit to a fault. Oh, you like my sweater? Hug the trees, clean the seas, and save the bees. My vegan friend gave me this. I am not a vegan, but she is a vegan. Mm. It would help a little bit if people would watch my video, like when I post them, so that when we come in here, we can discuss it because I like to get perspective. other people's perspectives on stuff. Can't play no music because they keep catching me with that copyright balls. Yeah, but the video was about women accountability for women. You know, it's very insightful, and it says the things that people conveniently don't mention. Oh, these are the things that I think about. Yes, honey. Michael Burns, what's going on? What's happening? My back hurts so bad. I'm having all kinds of back issues. Mm, my age is showing. It's showing. Feels so weird. Since I haven't done it in a week. I think last Tuesday, or maybe Wednesday was the last time I was on here. Yeah, I'm used to doing it maybe 2 or 3 times in a week. What did I miss? What's been going on? What's the big stuff that's been happening? Anything good? Look at my eyes. You can tell I'm tired. Oh, I need a massage chair. How you get your masseuse fired? I'd like to hear that story. How'd you get her fired? Was she steal something from you? Was she touching you in an unfriendly way? What had happened? Tell mama all about it. Oh, the chair got your masseuse fired because the chair was so good. Doo-doo-doo. I'm so slow sometimes. It took me forever to catch up with that one. Oh, I need a massage so freaking bad. I'm gonna tell you that is the bad. That's the that. In fact, that might be the only complaint that I have about being like ugh, single forever is my freaking shoulders. They feel terrible. Like sometimes I actually feel like they're burning or something. Like right in here to the top. I like dream about somebody just shoving their thumbs into. It's terrible. It's terrible. Oh, I need to do something because this shit is awful. I ain't even gonna lie. Some painful stuff. There's 5 people in here. Speak, you. Say hello. Speak. This is a safe place. The safest place in the world. Mm. Dale Bishop, what's going on? How is Cleveland? That's Ohio, correct? Hello, Moses. Hello, Moses. How are you doing? Do you guys miss me? Did you miss me? Lie to me. Tell me yes, even if you mean no. Lie to me. Lie. Getting cold. It's time to go back to Grayson. Oh. I choose to believe you, Moses. I choose to believe you. Oh, I do, Mrs. My Peoples. I do. I do. I do. I do. I do. I do. What's Cleveland like? I'll never go anywhere. I'll never go anywhere. Shit. I'm gonna need to go somewhere eventually. God, this is ridiculous. Hmm. I noticed a change in your content. What's going down? A lot of accountability in DNA tests. That was only the one DNA test. I had came across that video and I just turns out I had a lot of opinions about it. You know. Yes. What we getting like Kevin Samuels? No, that's not like Kevin Samuels. How is that like Kevin Samuels? If it was like Kevin Samuels, it wouldn't help the mom at all. And the kids wouldn't exist. That wouldn't be that if it was like Kevin Samuels. That was some Kevin Samuels content. No, not at all. It's just true. It's just true. Accountability. If you know me, then you know that accountability is like a huge deal to me. It's the reason why I have such a hard time dealing with humans. The lack thereof accountability. And I mean, women, been getting away with a lot of shit for a lot of time. And this is the reason why I have to, deal with what I have to. Well, I don't really have to deal with it because I don't go outside except I go to work. But why dudes is out here acting a straight fool? Like it's crazy. Like that, but there's a reason. They're not just doing it out of nowhere, and there's a reason. And how will it help if we just pretend like guys are going crazy for no reason when that's not true? Women have lost their freaking minds, and they want double standard. They want it both ways. They want like ugh. I don't know. It just drives me insane. You opening up Pandora's box. Us black folks be having Mr. Willie as our daddy. Who's Mr. Willie? I always look around the baby ears. I gotta tell you how this woman tried to set me up one day. Oh yeah, tell me about it. I know it's true, but I'm telling you, as a Buddhist, yes, we don't want to judge and try to find out. You know, in a DNA video, the woman was guilty as hell, indeed, talking about she worried about my textiles. I know that's fucking right. That she was way too fucking concerned about them taxes. And so I said, well, she must be paying everybody's fucking taxes because she is truly concerned about these taxes. And then she tried to change the subject and go into, oh no, it's because um because of the way that the men are being. And then when they pointed that out, she turned it right back to the taxes. Now, the point I'm trying to make is that I'm not paying for those in my taxes. Need to get back into the dating market. Oh, I don't wanna. I don't wanna. No, there are plenty of people who are. That's the weird. What's going on, Nora Son? Welcome back. Let's see. Even Donald Trump has trying to dodge. I know that's fucking right. And she's so worried about the taxes, ain't she? Talking about the schools. I want to pay for schools, but don't care nothing about these kids that don't know who their daddy is. The woman saying he's worried about that since the man up the street here for the fanboy club. And we had a lot of people that even my own father was worried about Mr. Willie at one time. I know that's fucking right. Oh, Mr. Willie, yeah. I know what you're talking about. What's going on, Jared Omari? Welcome. Welcome. Oh, you just passing through? Well, I appreciate you. I do. I appreciate you. Bill, those women were worried that their baby daddies was going to ask for them tests. No, they were more worried that they were going to have to take them fucking tests. Because they used to being able to talk a dude out of wanting one. You don't trust me? You don't trust me? Give me some sound advice about being a nice, empathetic person. Oh, I gave you some. Oh, and that literally, I shit you not, that is the whole reason why I'm here. I've been complaining for, oh no, 43 years about, I think I came out of the womb complaining. I don't like this. This, what is this? Can I go back? I don't think I'm supposed to be. I think I took the wrong turn or somewhere. This ain't right. But when I learned that I could actually try to maybe, since I don't like the world so much, maybe I could try to affect some change in it. And so here I am, trying to see if I can just plant some seeds that can make some things grow that will make me want to come out and look and see the garden. Let's see. What's going on, Hellraiser? I know that. I'm so glad. These are signs that y'all watch my video, and I appreciate it. I appreciate it. So I seem like, so we seem like simps, but the catch is, um, we can't attach ourselves to any human beings. Yeah, my mother is a Buddhist. So I'm sure I've said that many times before. Yeah, even if I'm a simp, I gotta let go. I know that's right. You gotta know how to let go. Let me tell you, if you get to the point, if you can get yourself to the point where you literally just you have to get to the point where you just love yourself. It ain't like deal with yourself or accept yourself. I'm talking about like literally love yourself more than anybody else. You can love other people, but you can't do anything about other people. You can't change other people. If they go awry, you can't set them back on course. You can't do any of that stuff. So you just put all that energy into yourself, like into your stomach, into your gut, into like your peace, your breathing, all of that stuff. You just put it all kind of into you. You feel a whole lot more in control, and it becomes harder for people to come around, use you, or try to manipulate you, that kind of stuff. It's impossible for them to do that. Going out there and be somebody. No, I'm gonna stay in here and be somebody. I, I I've learned that I may not need to go out there ever again, and that's the goal. That's the goal. At this point, I gotta go outside and go to work. But when I ain't gotta do that, oh, you better believe I ain't gonna do that. It's funny. The red pill guys' arguments are they need the women to love them. You can't control another person's mind. I'm gonna tell you the weirdest thing about that is that, like, if a dude whom has no confidence, whom has no personality, and they exist, I'm not just picking. They don't have no personality at all, and you can tell immediately when you meet somebody if they ain't got one. And if they hit on a girl and they get rejected, like, how do you be mad about that? Why did you assume that the first person you saw that you thought to want was going to want you? So the assumption is that every woman is supposed to want every man whom asked them out. So how can you get mad when you get rejected? How do you get mad if you get rejected? All it means is that that wasn't one that was for you. There ain't no way to find out unless you walk up, unless you meet it and see. It's so weird. It's just weird. We believe that love should work like a battery. You're the battery, and you supply the power. If you supply the power, you don't need the power. Oh, we're supposed to put all of our energy. Our energy is actually reserved for you. Is that really the thought? Shit, I think I just learned something. I didn't know that that was the thought. Is that the thought? The whole purpose of women is fuel. Like women are just fuel for men. Is that what it is? I've always said rejection simply means not a match. Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be. That clearly is what it means. That should be obvious. But people who fear rejection don't want to keep going back out there and keep trying, so they just stand there and complain for 42 years about how that one rejected them. Bane, what's going on? Welcome, honey pot. Let's see. Rejection can be hella hard though. Both women and men. You see Abba's story about him in the bush. No, I did not. But now I'm gonna have to check. Let me write that down. I love me some Abba. You know I love me some Abba. Abba in the bushes. Gonna have to look that up. Let me see. I always wondered, say Dale Bishop. I always wondered what men who aren't funny, rich, or was socially awkward avoid being lonely. Oh, how they do. It's not like you can instantly develop humor, personality, or get money. What do you suggest they do? Well, you know, this is the problem that actually is happening. Okay, like say we live in a time where there's OnlyFans. There's thoughts, lots of thoughts. And when you look online, which most people get all their entertainment from is online somehow or on their phone. If most of the stuff you're seeing, which it is, are those because that's how that's where they are. They're located on your phone and online. So if every time you look on there you see these women and this is what they are, you watch your favorite channel and you hear these women saying this is what they want, and you hear it enough, you start to think this is woman. So you guys start to think this is woman. Women do this. Women ask this. Women want this. No, those women on there want that. Like back in the day, before all of this was happening, a guy didn't go into a whorehouse, see a building full of whores, leave, see a woman on the street just selling flowers, and assume that she was a whore. No, they didn't assume that what they kept seeing in this one place was the whole thing, was what women now are. But that's what's happening now. It's like it's assumed that all women want a guy with money. Guys have to be funny. There's different kinds of funny, and women for the same thing. Not all women's the type of humor they like is the same. Like there's sarcastic humor, there's goofy humor. There's like there's all kinds of levels, and it's the same thing with women, so they're going to be attracted to different types. Like you don't know what part of you women are attracted to until you're around, when you're out in public, and someone will notice something in you that maybe no one else had ever noticed, and you go, shit, you like that? Wow, I didn't know that was the thing. But if you always hang out with people who basically are kind of like doing the same type of thing, you're going to run into a bunch of people, a bunch of women who are the same type of way, and you're going to get rejected because all of them are doing the exact same thing. So they all probably like the same thing. In most cases, money. That seems to be the goal. They want. I think that just comes from laziness. Like, yeah, like why would you chase a person with money if you didn't just kind of want to sit down. Like basically, you just want to sit down. And so the only way to sit down comfortably and not have to do anything is if you go somewhere where money's at. But that's not all women. It's not all women, guys. It's not all women. Not all women are that. That's not. There's plenty. There's way more of the other thing than there are of that. But and then there's these the red pill stuff. They come out and they literally just push this narrative of, oh, all women want this thing. All they do is ask this. Yeah, because y'all have a thirst for thoughts. If you have a thirst for thoughts, don't be surprised when they all asking for the same thing. Thoughts tend to like the same shit. So if you chase that thought, you're gonna get the same response you got from that thought. What you want, thought? Oh, how about you? You're gonna notice they want the same shit. Cause thoughts will like the same shit. Right? Just why they all have the same name. Thought. Thought wanted that too. Oh, let's see. Thought feels. What's going on, baby? Let's see what you said on the red pill stuff. Oh, did you? Did you hear it? It's too complicated. I don't even want to respond. I'm sorry, boo boo. I'm sorry. Dale Bishop. Let's see. So you suggest that they just go out, meet people, and get rejected more? No, I suggest they go out, be themselves, enjoy their life. You meet people who are like yourself and would be suited for you and are probably going to be kind of in the same mindset and path as you when you're on your path. If a guy who's like a little bit of an outcast is hanging out with a bunch of his friends and they're all the opposite of that, he's probably not going to find because he's going to end up where they go. And where they go is usually that type of chick, like a certain type of chick, which goes for that kind of guy. So clearly he's not going to meet anybody. You got to be, on your own path. You go like, if you're a gamer, you tend to only really communicate and stuff with gamers and stuff. So you're gonna meet people who are like minded, like you. If you're in business and stuff, and you go to business conventions and shit like that, or you meet people on your path who have a similar path, right? It's not that complicated. It's like people just make it that way because they want it to be easy. Everybody wants it to be. Guys want it to be easy, to have women fall all over them because they think that's what it's supposed to look. They think that's what happy life looks like. Women want it to be easier because they want to be able to have everything that they want and not have to work for it. Like, and they want to be envied by the other females. That's like an old weird female trait. What the fuck that is? Why variety women have attracted to me and have issues, and I can't live with people. Yo, Buddhist self. So I got a question for you, J9. I'm ready for you. How does a person who doesn't live, who doesn't like to live with others, have a relationship? Um, you don't. You be like me. Oh, was that your point? were you descri- Were you describing you or me? Maybe we should be in a relationship. If that's who you are, where you are, we can have us a virtual relationship. We can watch each other sleep via webcam. My shoulder's still gonna hurt though, because that ain't gonna help with that. Oh, people love funny people. Not all people like funny people though. So some people are annoyed by funny people, but those are people who are usually unhappy. So you don't want those anyway. um, let's see. Dale Bishop. That is one way to overcome fear of rejection. Indeed. Let's see. Fields. Hey, baby. Rejection is inevitable in life. Indeed. And that's not just about relationships and dating and meeting people. That's jobs. That's your own personal dreams. That's all kinds of stuff. It, the same way that you're supposed to learn from a rejection in business is the same way you're supposed to learn from it in your personal life and in dating and stuff. It's the same. It's no different. You're not supposed to take it and give up. You're not supposed to, get rejected by. So you try to get a job somewhere, you get rejected, and you punch the dude in his face because he didn't hire you. You walk around just telling people shitty shit about him all day long. No, you just go, okay, well, let me see how did I do? I wasn't really prepared for that interview. I'm gonna do another one, but I'm gonna prepare like this next time. I'm gonna do better. Oh, maybe I just need to be me. Maybe I'll be a little bit more, show some more of my own personal, wonderfulness that makes me me, and then they'll like me. Take that's some good advice to take. I think I could put a person on the other side of my house. Oh, it's rooms I haven't visited in 4 months. I'm gonna tell you something, Michael Burns. I think we might be kindred fucking spirits. Like I said, I said I had made a video about dating a gamer, not because I'm not a gamer, so I have no interest in that. But the only reason I said that probably the only type of person that I could date was because they need so much of their own personal time that I don't really got to deal with them. Just bring them a sandwich and then walk out of the room like go on back into my own corner so I can have company, but not have to be bothered. That's the life. Don't that sound like the life? That sounds crazy to everybody but us. I gotta tell you, that probably sounds crazy to everybody but us. There is only one opposite I think attracts extroverts and introverts. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, because I love me and I love extroverts because I like to live vicariously through them. I'd be like, tell me what happened. Oh wow, you did what? Oh, who all was there? Was it full? Because I ain't going to check. I won't be going to check it out myself. So you're gonna have to tell me how it went. Let's see. There we go. Well, let's see. I think I could. Okay. Otherwise, I think similar people attract. Mhm. No, I really like that. That's why I'm single. It's not because people don't ask me. Yeah, I know. No, trust me. You ain't got to explain it to me. I'm single. Absolutely. I know what single by choice looks like. It's all over here, baby. It's all over here. The moment I learned that what an empath was, and that was why I felt the way that I felt all my life, I stopped picking on myself and was like, "Oh yeah, I'm not built for that." Now I know that I'm not built for that. Like I'm not built to be, to have like to be a part of like a unit. like I, oh, like they was guys that try to scare you too. Guys that try to scare you into getting in a relationship by telling you you're gonna die alone. I'd be like, guys die before women anyway. Men always die before women anyway. So basically, I would just be taking care of you till you died, and then I would still die alone anyway. I'll not be falling for that one. I'll not be falling for that. You guys get rejected. How many women do they approach? I wonder. Oh, no, but if you approach every single person, it's not necessary to approach every single person until you snag one. I mean, you're not gonna like it has to be something that you get a feeling. You do. You are you guys aware of the feeling that you get when you're around somebody and you get like I don't mean you see them and you think they're cute. I don't mean that. Like Like they talk and they say something, and that thing that they say connects with you. It makes you go, oh my God, like, shit, that sounds like some shit that I would say. Or like, or they do something, you're like, oh my God, that's so weird. Like, there's a connection. Like, you feel that those are the people whom you try to place yourself around. And it happens very naturally once you do that. You just place yourself around that person and it will happen naturally. You don't like chase after people who are your opposites and be like, hey, you want to hang out? They're on their own path, and their path sometimes is chasing money. Some people, like especially girls now, they on some bag stuff. I blame Neo. Talking about I love her because she got her own, you know. And now dudes is like, oh, you got your own ill. You think you better than me? Oh, you don't need no man, huh? No wonder why women are confused. Men are like, what the fuck? This is. I tell people you the real truth. Oh, Garfield, thank you. Wave at them from down the hallway. I know that's fucking right. Let's see. My parents divorced when I was 14, but my father would go in his room when they can. My friends. And I noticed I did it. Yeah, I'm an introvert mostly. If you're online right now, you're probably an introvert. I gotta tell you, the internet, YouTube, I think was built. It must have been built by an introvert. In fact, yeah, it had to have been built by an introvert, which makes sense as to why it works so well for introverts. It's like you don't want to be by yourself technically, but you don't necessarily want to be around the people either. It's like you get to do both. This is something you get to do both. I get to be I get to be the extroverted version of myself, but without having to, you know, pretend to like humans. I walk, I think I would do a disservice if I left the house anyway because I feel like people can tell they can read the disdain on my face when I'm in public. I'm like just watching the people do what they do. I'm like, ugh. It'd be just, like my face looks like judgment. It just looked like judgment, like the word judgment. Reject the lesson, just like every failed attempt at anything. It's guess and check. It's how you find what and who you really want and are. It is rejection, not to mention if you take it and just use it, anything that you have to do in life that you don't and you don't enjoy, turn it into a social experiment instead of being like, ugh, I gotta do this. Ugh, fuck, this is terrible. Oh God, why did I have to do this? Turn it into an experiment, a social experiment. Like, and so that you get, like, once you do that, once you start thinking of it as a social experiment, you'll try different things each time you do it. And eventually you're going to find some shit that works because that's how it works. Practice makes perfect, people. Practice makes perfect every time, no matter what it is you're doing. But you can't take it personally. The only way to not take it personally is if you approach it like a social experiment. I thought I was extrovert though. I mean, I've done a lot of public speaking, got offered a job at WIB. I don't know what that is. But I used to hang with the pretty boys, J9, and I saw them hitting and missing a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you that that's came up with this. I learned this thing a long time ago about like, cause girls are complaining. They say that like the really really super attractive dudes don't try to holler at girls and stuff, but the unconventionally you know looking people, they'll like holler at all the bitches. Like they just they be like, hey lady, hey lady, hey lady, hey lady, what's up, what's up, what's up. They shoot shots all day. Bam, bam, bam. They gonna land one. That's the theory. I'm gonna land one. But then once you land it, it's like, what if the one you land is like, as soon as you land it, you go, shit, this one don't match me at all. What do you do? Do you just keep it just because it's the one you landed? That's that word that most men hate, settling. You're not gonna be happy with that. She was desperate. She was probably desperate, and literally anybody who came along, which means if somebody else comes along, should probably trade you. You want that connection, like somebody who like it's just like something about them you just connect with when they laugh, when they talk, when they say whatever. Like it's just something watching them wash their car, watching them stare at a receipt, trying to figure out if something's on there. Just there's this thing, black belt in a black suit. Welcome, welcome. I suspect rejection from women comes less often than more successful a man becomes. Yeah, yeah, that is true. I'm gonna tell you something. Black belt in a black suit just brought up a very good point, and I always forget whenever I'm in situations where I'm able to kind of when I'm talking and stuff. It's this thing that always flies by me, and I miss the opportunity to speak on it. But women who like if you get if you notice that the more successful you got, the easier it got to get women, you definitely want to ground yourself because they are they it's your money. It's your money that they wanted. It's not you're more interesting now and so that's why they like you. That's not it. It's your money. Like you're and forget that it's your money, but it's your hard work. Like you put in all this hard work to make your life what it is, to have these things that you have. And there are these people who are just kind of sitting around waiting to run into somebody who has it, who put in all that work to have the stuff, just so that and then they'll walk up to you and they'll talk all nice to you and say all these things just to take your shit from you. That shit is cold, man. What was this about a confidence builder? I agree, black belt. That it's a confidence builder as you use to overcoming. Yeah, but you don't even need. That's the thing, though. If you come in and they know that you have anything, you might still be kind of a shrew in the corner. The moment somebody whispers to them, "You see that dude over there? He got this and this and that." They'll come over and talk to you like you was the funniest nigga in the room, like you was just the most charming person ever, and you didn't even say nothing to him. You didn't say nothing to him. Yeah, that's what I say. If I ever had my dad, like the rule of what money is, no new friends. Once you make it past a certain point, fellas, I think honestly, I mean, this is some strong advice here for you dudes. Once you make it into a certain tax bracket, you need to find a woman who makes more money than you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're gonna need to do that. That's what you're gonna need to do. It's the only protection you. It's the only way you're gonna find somebody who you know for sure is not just there for that. It's the only way to know for sure. Not has as much as you, but more has more than you. Let's see. When I was at Wall Street, was the let's see. Whip radio station. I think first played James Brown and Little Richard. Oh no, because it was a radio station. I learned that. Let's see. When a high quality woman rejects you, I know you get mad as hell. Now, what is a high quality woman? I'm gonna tell you this. What should if you're gonna put that kind of those kind of labels on stuff, if a high quality woman, what I would consider to be a high quality woman, rejects you, you won't even feel rejected. You won't feel rejected. You will leave with a lesson. you know, you will feel like a little bit smarter when you leave. Yeah, she gonna send you away with a tip, not a tip like money, but like a tip, like a helpful tip. Like when I would reject people, I always send them away with a compliment, something because I feel so bad. I feel so bad that they had to take a L with no purpose because I was a hopeless situation. They completely wasted a try on me. And so I feel like I gotta send them away, with a joke. I tell them a joke or something, make them laugh before they leave. Let's see. Yeah, Michael Burns. I am fairly confident for most men rejection is foreign because women show they are interested and available when they can sense the success. Indeed. Indeed, Black Belt, they do. And they will put on a good ass show for you, Black Belt. Ugh, they're terrible. Sometimes I'd be like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm a girl. I can't believe I'm a part of this. Oh, see. Let's see. Again, birds in similar ways, especially on weekends. Successful men are you saying whether successful or not, women do not want your money or hard work. Wait, for successful men, are you saying whether successful or not, women do not want your money or hard work? Who's saying that? They want your money, honey. Like I tell you, I know I'm a weirdo, so you can't apply my personal thoughts on humans or my the way I interact with humans to everyday life. But I don't take issue with like I have a problem with them, but if I meet a dude and he says anything to me that sounds like money, like if he mentions his car and it's something I don't know nothing about cars, but I know that he got a glimmer in his eye talking about it, so it must be something fancy. You know, I'm immediately turned off. But it's not because I'm like, ew, he doing well. Ew, he think he this. It's because it represents maintenance to me. I'm like, oh Lord, Jesus. Like, I like normalcy. I like things that are like normal because that's how I am. Like, I ain't gonna wanna. I mean, I dress up good. I mean, when I put it together, it comes together. I rarely put it together, but when I do, it comes together. You know, but I don't wanna. I'm gonna be unhappy in that life. Ugh, getting a woman who makes more than you. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Getting them. Wow, you think they're hard to find, black belt? Or you just still want to have more money than the chick? I mean, I'm just saying. I'm not saying it has to be that. I'm just saying that's the only scenario where I feel like that you won't have to have it anywhere in the back of your mind that's the reason why she's there. Because that's why they say once you have money, no new friends. Because it don't matter if you have a great personality, if people always were attracted to you and coming to you and all of that stuff. You can never know if that's the motivator for why people are there after you have money. And the greatest example I can give you is that say you get into it and y'all aren't really getting along anymore, she may still stay. And if you had no money, she may have left at this point, but she'll stay because of the money. So you won't know when your relationship is actually over. You won't know when it actually was the end of it because she's going to choose to stay because of her being comfortable. She's staying to be comfortable, not to stay with you. So there's no way to know that unless she make more money than you. Because when she ready to go, you'll know because she left. That's how you know. And then you get to be like, no, baby, come back. It's you and me. Most women do is try to use their sex. Indeed, they do, honey. That's why they buy boobs and ass. That's what the whole reason that they purchase those is to wave them in your face and be like, "Hey, look, see these? Wee!" Oh, I don't know how all y'all coming up with these six figures. How is it that so many people make six figures but Kevin Samuels is always talking about this little bit of percentage of people. I'm like, is he wrong or is he right? Because this ain't matching. Like, is it your inheritance isn't hard work? Whose inheritance? If my father was a billionaire, who is he talking about? Thought Fields. Who are we referring to? Because I don't know what you talk about. Mm, so some of them still call me asking for money to this day. I know that's fucking right. That's what they do. But I'm in my 40s. We ain't got no money for you, bruh. How long can I date? Oh, wait. Future fun. Forget your finance. What happened? So some of them still calling for this day. How long can I date Instagram models? I don't know. Till they stop letting you, I guess. Michael said, "How long can I date Instagram models? Until you run out of money." Actually, that was the easy one. That was the easy answer. Anybody got a hard one for me? That was a softball for sure. I always give out small truths about my work when asked, like I get by or I'm comfortable, etc. Oh, Bane trying to dry brag over here. All right, big loot, give me the loot, give me the loot. Thought fields. A woman don't love you unless she pays you much. Thought fields on the other end of the spectrum. Look at him. Um, Michael Burns. Let's see. And J9 knows all these women in Atlanta want to be models. And movie stars. Yep. People in Atlanta want to be movie stars and models. They mostly use the same blueprint. Indeed, they do. Ugh, my refrigerator's being an asshole. It decided to start making that noise. Gotta go shove something in the back of it so it shut up. Let's see. Uh, Black Belt. I think I do not see what the majority of times a woman does not want your money. Yeah, they usually do. Not in the devious manner. Wait, let me make sure I'm reading that right. I think I do not see where the majority of times a woman does not want your money, not in a devious manner, but I'm convinced all women expect financial benefits, just like men expect the physical. No, that's the thing is that's not true. But the women who look like obviously the most attractive are the ones who are putting themselves out there as basic dolls. You know, they pretty it up, they make it up, and then they go out and to present it. They present themselves to the world. The same type of person who does that and moves like that is the same type of person who is looking to be set up. They're looking to be put in a position. So but that's not all the women, clearly. The only reason I know this, I'm gonna tell you, you don't know how I know this? You wanna know how I know that normal women, well, I wouldn't call myself normal, but women who don't fall into that category exist because I am one. I don't. I believe in science. I believe in numbers. I believe in math. And math says I can't be the only one. I can't be. Even though I've always thought I was an alien, I know now that it's not true. I'm a human just like you. And it's just not true. There's plenty of women who are not like that. But the ones that are going to catch your eye are going to be those, probably because they're the ones that do all of this extra stuff to present it and give you this nice package to look at. But it is a trap. It's a bear trap. That thing is it's like one of those when they put the little box with the stick. You know how old y'all are, but we used to do that. Take the box and put the little stick to hold the box up, and you have string, and then you hide, and then wait for the rabbit to go and get the bait under the box, and then you pull the string, and then it closes on the rabbit. That y'all are the rabbit, and the women in the bushes holding the string. You know, it's a trap. Let's see. Let's see what I'm doing. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm caught up. Okay. Oh, I thought I was caught up. Jesus, y'all are on it tonight. This is something else. Let's see. Let's see, but I understand simplify and not complicate the issue. Some guys will go ahead and pay. Indeed, they will. Always be guys who pay. Prostitution is the oldest profession. I think let's see. Kevin Samuels is right about the percentage. Dudes just be lying on social media about the income. Yeah, I'm aware. I say that to be funny when I say it. It's like me being like, sheesh, sure are a whole lot of people out here making six figures. Oh, I know. I know. I'm aware. Let me see. I'm more into theoretical stuff. Good girl, I'm gonna give you a link. What's the link? Man. Nah, I do decent, but honestly, I'd rather not talk money. If she keeps asking, I just drop the combo. Usually tells me she wants money more than a partner. I'm gonna tell you, if I was, I'm gonna tell y'all something. If I was a dude, this is how I would. If I was a dude with money, this is how I would. I would be here's some great advice. If you are a dude who has a sufficient amount of like the amount of money that would make a woman be grubby, like money grub. Take a note from Abba, from Abba and Preach. Go to his channel and watch him. That's how you walk around in the world. Like, oh Jesus, like, oh Moses in some sandals. That's how you are, and you just let your personality drive you where it drives you. Do you know how dope it would feel to pretend to be broke? Not broke, like, destitute, but just like you just are just a regular average Joe, just makes, whatever it is that you make, whatever your little job is, and but you know yourself, like like they don't know, these girls don't know that you make this, and then you go out and hang out with your friends, and you be just that, and you just be you, just you have your little fun and stuff, but nothing's flash, nothing's glitter, nothing's glamour. Do you know what that's going to feel like when somebody when you end up clicking with a person? You click with some chick, and you just click with her, and 100% she has literally no idea what you have. But that would feel like, you gotta give yourself an opportunity to do that shit. Like, do that. Like, try it. Even if it's just like what I said about the other thing, social experiment, just so that you can remind yourself of what it feels like to have somebody just want to be around you, and you not have any of that doubt. I would live like that. That's how I would be. Let's see. Yeah, Michael Burns. How old are you, Michael Burns? I think we might have been separated at birth or some shit. We might be twins or something. This is weird. Wait, are you saying it is false that most women are not desiring financially successful men? Wait, are you saying it is false that most women? Wait, that false and then not is confusing me in this. Like a it's like a double negative or something, and it's throwing my brain into outer space. Wait, are you saying it is not true that most women are not desiring? I can't get that right in my head. I don't. Let me take the. Okay, wait. Are you saying it is? Are you saying that most women don't desire financially successful men? But then it's the opposite of that. So that they do. Am I saying that they do? Mm, well, I don't think I could, in good conscience, say that I do agree with that. But I will say this: I don't think that that's the motivation for most. I think there's more women whom are not looking for that. I don't think that they would be upset if they had it, if they found it, but that's not what they're not chasing that. Like, it's like saying, some people would hate it if they won a lottery ticket, if they won a lottery. You know what I mean? Like, it's no, but not like everyone would love it if they won a lottery initially, until the shit hit the fan, which we all know happens when you win the lottery. That's neither here nor there. But it, it you know, it's not like it's not what they're seeking. Like, it's not what's running their life. There's people who literally are just relying on somehow getting winning a lottery ticket. Like, I'm saying, there's more people who don't function with that even being their thought. That's what I'm saying. Let's see. From my experience, women from the South don't care about your money. If you're from the North, y'all confusing me with this shit. It's foolish to think a woman doesn't want a financially stable man. That means responsibility, not necessarily fame and fortune. I'm sure that every woman would like financially stable. Like, I would like, I like the idea of having someone and being financially stable. I like the idea of it, but under the wrong circumstances, like it depends on the circumstances are way more important to me than that thing. Like, I would trade that in for a shack in the woods and some peace in a heartbeat. Put it to you like that. Like, I am very aware of what happens when you live in a nice house and don't have to worry about money. But when you pull up to your house, you have to sit in your car for 45 minutes to just gather yourself mentally to go inside of your own house. That's not that's not, I would not trade that for being happy as shit when I pull up to my little place, to my little apartment, and skipping on down the stairs you know to get into my door because this is my place of peace. Absolutely not. I would not trade that to be able to have whatever it is that comes along with that bag. Because that bag is called the right thing. It's baggage. Okay. It's got to be under the right circumstances. So, yeah, no. That's why the women who, sorry, the women who chase money and stuff like that, they don't care about those. They don't care about whether it makes them happy or not because that's not a long term plan. That's a short term plan. They get with a guy who has a lot of money, stay there long enough, knock out a kid. That's a guarantee on some. That's another bag. That's it. They count that as two separate bags. Nabbing you is one bag. Baby is second bag. Once they got that second bag, they can leave you and still have their bag. So they're not settling themselves to like have to deal with you forever. You're just a temporary thing to get them their long term goal. Let's see. You're supposed to think women don't want financial stable. This right about you taking my money. I'm too confused on money. I create money. What? What are you having like a mental breakdown, Michael? Michael, Michael's overloading. Michael's brain is overloading. He's like, if I'm worried about you taking my money, I'm too focused on money. I create money. LOL. Yes, LOL indeed. No, Abba doesn't pay for box, and he says that. He says that's not his thing, but he understands why people do it. Same way that's the same thought process that I have. I can understand why people do the things that they do, but I don't choose to do those things. But logically, I could come up with the reason why people do the things that they do. Just because I can understand why another person would doesn't mean that I would do it as well. It just means that no, I'm watching, I'm observing, and I'm speaking rationally about what I'm observing. That's it. He didn't say he pays for box. He said he thought it was hypocritical that they were on there telling these guys don't pay for box because they're teaching these guys these things. These guys are coming to them to learn this shit, and they're over there like, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad, and then it turns out that they're paying for box. He didn't like the hypocrisy of it. He's like, if you want to pay for box, then pay for box. It's not a big deal. People do it. All kinds of people do it. All the people that you admire do it. They do it. They do it. Why lie and say why put out this thing and tell these guys that they need to do this thing or need to not do this thing that you do? That was what it was. I ain't paying for no box. No more than anybody else if you count buying dinner and shit like that. But Albert works on a whole nother thing. That nigga probably out here got bitches buying him dinner on some playing mental games and shit with him. Oh, that's my spirit animal. I bet it's my spirit animal. Hmm. Let's see. You're worried or even suspect a potential partner is after money. That's when you dole out rejection. Forget making more. Yes. Let's see. Most women want money. Y'all better stop bullshitting. Stop bullshitting. But they don't need you to be rich. Most women want money. Y'all better stop bullshitting. But they don't need you to be rich. Yeah, no, they don't. But it's easier if they can take somebody else's street code. Yeah, I could go out and earn it, but it would be quicker if I could just bat my eyes at you and get yours. Oh, damn, that sounds like somebody I would say. J9, I ain't trying to call you out, but you said you not paying for no dates. Wait a second. J9, I ain't trying to call you out, but you said you not paying for no date. You traditional. I saw your video earlier from 2010. I said I'm not paying for a date. Is that what I said? I'm not paying for a date. I'm gonna tell you like this. This has always been my opinion. I don't have to go back and look at that video. My thoughts have never changed. This is what I think about that. I can tell you if you go back, there it is. If somebody asked me out on a date, what the fuck do I look like paying for that? If somebody asked me out on a date and I had no money, let's assume that I had no money because that's what you're supposed to assume when you ask somebody to go somewhere. When you ask somebody to go to a place, they minding their business, sitting by a tree. Trees are free, right? Hey, want to go over here and eat this place? Clearly, you're paying because you didn't ask me if I had money for it when you asked me. You didn't say, "Hey, I want to go to this place. Do you have enough money to feed yourself?" You didn't say that. You said you want to go to this place. So unless you were planning to like dine and dash, I mean, you assume that I have money to pay for it. Whose fault is that? Whose fault is that? Now, if I ask you, "Hey, you want to go over here?" and you say yes, and you're a guy, I'm either going to most of the time if I do that, I'll just pay for it. But I do it out of a different. I do it for a different reason. I do it because I don't want to be. I don't want to. I don't want to be bothered. I want to take any chance that might have came from me hanging out with them for them to think that it was anything. You know, it goes away when you pay that check. When I pay that check, it goes what. Oh, but if he insists he can pay for his own, that's cool. That's cool too. But yeah, you invite me somewhere, nigga. Yes, you paying. That's what it is. Don't you assume that I got money? Don't assume that I got money. That's a terrible assumption you just made. Don't assume that. Not saying I don't, but I mean you don't know that because you didn't ask. You gotta ask. It's so funny. Like, let me see who that was that asked that question, so I could take notes. Where was it? Wait, are you saying? I'm supposed to, okay, yeah. Wait, da, 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 da. That's why. Here we go. Michael Burns. Michael Burns calling me out. That has been my thought since the beginning of time. You know why that's been my thought? Because that's common fucking sense. That's the common sense. I've had my common sense since I was two. It's just fair. Common sense. The way that I think of things is what sounds fair, what sounds reasonable as a human. I'm like, and if you want me to tell you that women in general are not going to be turned off by going out on a date and the guy trying to split the check, I can lie to you if you want me to lie to you. I could do that for you. If you would like for me to lie to you, Michael, I can lie to you and tell you that it's going to be okay. That she gonna still like you after that. But that's not probably what's going to happen. It is going to. It's just going to look a certain way. It's going to look weak. It's just going to look weak. Like it don't. I'm not saying that it's wrong or it's right. I'm just saying that it's going to look weak. That's what it's going to look like. You're going to look like it's going to look weak. You know, like it's just going to look weak. That's what it's going to look like. You know, it's just what it is. Let's see. Dang it. Okay. I keep losing my spot. Y'all are doing so. This is so nice. It's like it's so much to read. Which one want money? Y'all better. Okay, here we go. Hello, just stopping by. Hey, Molly C. Hello, lady. I'm at work. I'll be listening though. Okay, cool. Cool. And you said the guy gotta have a car. Yeah, you gotta have a fucking car. Yeah, yes, and that still applies. Michael, that hasn't changed. He absolutely is gonna need a car. You know why? Because I'm 40 fucking three. I have two kids, 20 and 17. I don't need anybody else to drive around. I, I'm I'm a lazy son of a bitch. Like I don't want to go nowhere. You think I want to go have to pick somebody up? No, 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 absolutely not. Yes, he needs to have a fucking car. How old are you? How old are you? And unless I plan on dating somebody not old enough to drive a car, which is extremely illegal, okay, and gross and weird as fuck. How am I gonna date a guy who doesn't have a fucking car? Yeah, I'm gonna need you to have a license too to match the fucking car because I don't know, grown up. Sorry, are my standards too high? Literally, you guys, the video he's talking about that was these are the standards that I had. He need to have a car. Now he need to have a Benz. Now he need he just need to have a fucking vehicle because I'm not picking nobody up. I'm not going to go pick you up. And if I really like you, then I'm gonna want to hang out with you a lot. I'm probably gonna want to put my feet on you at night. So for me to do that, I gotta go pick your ass up and bring you back to my fucking house. Then take your ass back home. I think I think I think I'll pass. Yeah. Yeah, thanks for the offer, but no. For some it's fine, just not for me. That is crazy. You gotta have a car. Oh my god, how dare I? How dare I have that thing? He gotta have a car. She said he. She said he gotta have a car. Oh my god, I can't believe you just even went there with it. What is this and why did it pop up? Let me see. Mm, Nine, you said the guy gotta have a car. So how he gonna date you with his, maybe it auto-corrected. Wait, so how he gonna date you with his, I don't know what you're saying. No, I can't put that one together. So how he gonna date you with his broke ass? No, no, I can't follow that one. I don't know what you mean. Like Preach said, it's not 50-50, it's 100-100. Thank you, Bane. What is all this stuff popping up on my screen? I don't like it. What is that? Oh my God. If one of y'all are hacking my computer, I do have access to hackers as well, and I will destroy your life. All I do is sit behind this computer. I know people. Okay. I ain't trying to call you out. Let me see. Yeah, it's 100-100. Exactly. That's exactly what it is. You be 100% cool with yourself. I be 100% cool with myself. And then we don't have to lean on each other for just basic weird stuff that you like emotional shit like, you know, love yourself. I love J9 advice, but if you got no money, that means you don't date. Go in the house like J9 until you get it. Exactly. Go in the house. Chill the fuck out. Like what's the name say? Get your money up. We chasing after these bros. Financially stable to me is if my tires got flat, all of them, I can remedy that. Nothing to do with fancy house or slick car. Just self-reliant, baby. My definition could be wrong, I guess. Nope, that's exactly mine. That's exactly mine. Self-reliant, because Lord knows I hate asking people for shit. Just giving people the opportunity to tell me no. Not that they ever do, but just because I don't give them the opportunity to. Maybe most people are selfish. Yeah, they are. It's one of the main reasons I'm in my house. Yeah, women want a provider. Let's see. I think the reason I left Miami was to find peace. I live on a farm in a small town. Yeah, farms are cool. But you're probably not realistically going to find many women like J9. Huh? There's plenty. You just gotta get out of that tunnel vision of those types of chicks that you be chasing after. Like, I'm telling you, like, there's a reason why all the women seem like all women are the same. Because you're chasing after women who are 90% of who they are is the outside, and you can tell those when you see them because they look so fancy outside. Like looking at them, their shell is so fancy and primped and put together. And I don't mean they look clean and neat. I'm talking about they've purchased body parts for God's sakes. Like they were born one way and then they changed themselves completely, which means that they weren't happy with themselves. They weren't confident with who they were. And they thought the only way that they could get what they wanted was to be, which was attention, which they'll never be done seeking, which means even if you nab one, you're going to always have to, know that you're going to lose her very quickly. She's always going to want to trade up. You don't do all that work to yourself just to be a housewife. Just think about it like that. You do all of that work to yourself just to go with this one man, sit in this one house, and just now be hidden away in a house. No, they want to be seen. They're still gonna want to be seen, even once they get wiped up. They're still gonna want to be seen. They're gonna want to be out. They're gonna be ah That's where they get the energy from. So like if you're chasing those things, yeah, you're gonna always. That's what you're gonna find. I would never do that. Like I couldn't. I wouldn't do that. I feel like honestly, I feel like I'm not religious or nothing, but I feel like the universe would think that I didn't appreciate what I had, and the universe would feel like that they needed to teach me a lesson. So if I tried to alter anything about myself, that the universe would then, like karma would come and sit on my head. Like if I tried to get LASIK surgery, I would go blind trying to do it because the universe thought I didn't appreciate my eyesight. I'm like, mm, I'm okay. I'll take what I got. It's just what it is. It's okay. Let's see. Yes, thoughtless. The men want a nurturer, call it traditional, call it whatever. In the end, that's what it is and becomes. Yeah, but nurturers are never like super external people. They sit and want to cater to everyone around them. They want to like make everyone else comfortable. Clearly that's not something that who puts all of their time and effort into themselves, like the physical selves at that, not the inside, not their wellness, their personal wellness, and the spirit and the soul, and but their physical appearance. You put all your effort into that. Clearly you're not a nurturer. You're not a nurturer. That's not going to be a nurturer. I apologize. I thought Abba was for it. Got you. My bad. No problem. No problem. So we can create equal opportunities, not equal outcomes. Hmm. I listen to you. We can create, let's see. To promote the equal outcomes is why this is such a hot topic. Equal outcomes, in essence, is entitlement issues. Yeah, you're not gonna find women like her. No, not like her. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You feel is not 90% of women like you. I know, right? Sounds like he's singing a song or some shit, right? Let's see. Let's see if we can make it sound like a song. Yeah, you're not gonna find a woman like her. No, why there was two women in that one, baby. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, Brittany. Hey, girl. What it do? Welcome you. Welcome to us. To we. To our. I can just hear the tears. I know, right? I'm singing that song. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, oh. Age is catching up with me, y'all. Your girl's getting old. She's starting to pass out while she's still sitting up in her chair. She's an old bro, and it's okay. It's like it's not okay that I'm an old bro. I'm joking with you, Janine. I was raised first in a Christian household, so you caught it, and it would be irresponsible to have a family and not be financially stable. So that was a joke. Oh. Now I get it. No, I'm gonna tell you, guys are just y'all are complicating this thing, and it ain't your fault. It ain't your fault. You know, you're confused because women are confused. And then it's just a train that's off the tracks. But the same old stuff still applies. 43. I'm 43 years old. Magical 43. I'm 43. 43. I'm 43 years old. I'm an old chick. It is so and it's okay. I'm an old lady. But it's okay. Cause everybody gets old. It's okay. 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 It's your first time being in here. I said talk about my age all the time. Baby, you so sexy to be 43. Oh, thank you. More. More. Oh, shit, I hope not. 60 more fucking years on this planet? I think not. I'll take a good solid 25. I'll be straight. Being here is like doing time, you know what I'm saying? Women are natural nurturers, though providers can be taught, but the nurture is an instinct women have indeed. Now these grandmas. Mm, 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 mm. Bane. It's weird though, that name is familiar to me for some reason. Oh, Bane. That's from Batman, right? Let's see. I guess it kind of stuck with me. I'm fine. If people with no money want to date too. I'm saying I had no money. I got money. No, I ain't got no money. Well, I have money, but I don't have money. You know what I consider having money? Having enough money to where I don't have to leave my house to work anymore. All I need to do is be able to replace my income. I ain't fancy. I ain't looking for nothing fancy. I just want to be able to replace it. Oh, big old dude with the venom juice. Bane. Oh, that's why I'm on here trying to sell you guys my wisdom. My years and years, my 43 years, 43 years of wisdom is just dumb. Most girls don't take. It's like I have all the secrets. I know all the secrets. You know, y'all are supposed to just, I'm like a fountain of wisdom, and I ain't afraid to tell girl secrets. You know, because there ought not be none. Oh, I know it is, but you a guy. That's a guy thing. For me, my dream is different from y'all's. Like van life sounds like a good life to me. You know, when you get a van and you deck it out, put a bed in that bitch, and then you just get to like literally just drive, just like Your life, your whole life is in your vehicle, and you could just go and drive and be wherever and stay in different places for weeks at a time or whatever, and it's just you and your van and your bed and your van. That sounds fun to me. Like I want to do that. That sounds like a good time. Like all it's ever gonna be, if all it's ever gonna be is me, the fuck I need a big ass house for? If I don't like to leave the house, why do I need a fancy fucking car? All that shit would be just wasted on me. Oh, Michael Burns, how old is you, Lizzie? But I could say this about red pill men. We also gotta consider age. I'm older than you, G. But in my 20s and 30s, women looks were important. They're important now, but they should be yours. You know, is all I'm saying. Like your looks are supposed to be yours. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. Because of the way women wear their makeup now, every the women are actually physically able to make themselves all look like the same fucking person. Even to the point of where a dark skinned one and a light skinned one can look the same fucking complexion and look the same. And then they put on the wig and they all have the same texture of fucking hair. They literally are able to look like all the same fucking person. But you know that they don't. So clearly, if you were to hose them all down in a room together, you see all these different types of looking people. Nobody wants to be themselves. Everybody wants to be like Mike. If I could be like Mike. Everybody want to look like whatever that thing is that they want to look like. I'm gonna tell you, the best thing that ever happened to me, my regulars know this, was when I made that video about ABBA and Preach because I was so pissed about what they was talking about that I gave zero fucks. So I got home from work, sat down in my chair. I didn't fix my face because my videos before I felt like I had to fix my face. I had to do my hair. I had to do all of that. Everything had to kind of be in place for me to do a video because I don't really like to do all of that shit. That's just not really me. I would rarely make videos. I would rarely sit in front of a camera because I didn't want to do all of that just to make a fucking video. But when I made that video, I would preach. I was so pissed that I went on there as me, and I just said what the fuck I wanted to say, and the response was so good that I was like, well, shit, the fuck I'm doing all of this shit to myself just to go on here, and it didn't even make a difference. So here I am, 100% me. And you know what? I'm consistent on here. I like it. I like what I do. It's fun. I get to just, and I feel like I'm way more me because I'm not all primped up. Girls act different when you're primp up. Like if you put on a dress, you sit different. If you know I do my face like I just kind of behave different. I move different. But this is like 100% just me, like honey, all day, every day. Mm, yeah, I suppose several sources of income. Yeah, but I have plenty of little things that I could turn into income once I'm able to have that time to do that. Right now, I'm like using 8 hours out of every day to go and make money for somebody else. I'm trying to get out of that. Trying to get out of that cycle. You should try out narrating, like stories or something like that. Your voice is pleasant. Just a suggestion. Hmm. Hmm. look into that. Bane, I'm gonna look into that. Red lights, no red lights. So many red pill men want the woman I used to want. So maybe red pill men want the women I used to want. Yeah, that's what they want. That's why they're so mad because they keep getting rejected. Because they're all chasing after the same type of chick. Talking about women always want this. No, those women always want this. And y'all always want those women. You blame everybody else. No, you gotta blame every other woman, women who ain't on there for that. And we the ones that be having to hear that shit all the time. I'll send you a photo, please. Well, you mean okay. Yeah, no, Saltfields is on some other stuff. I don't know what he doing tonight. What is you doing tonight? What is you doing, bro? You know what they say? They hate when girls say that, bruh. I was like, man, I turned that thing up to 8, to level 8 after they said that. I'm rebellious. I'm like, oh, you don't like it when girls say, bruh? All right, bruh. Sorry, bruh. Bruh, bruh, bruh. Bruh, bruh, bruh. Red pill man want an emotionless relationship that is more about a business type deal with mutual gains and expectations rather than teamwork, connection, ah, personalities, help each other. Yeah, but that's because they don't have a personality. They want to take your option away from take the option away from you of leaving. So why not make it about the only thing that would make you stay? Money. Let's see. They bash marriage more than me. Oh, hmm. Hellraiser. Yes, I'm divorced myself. We are divorced. But come on, you don't really want to see all of them people. LOL. Vegas is better. Wait, what? J9, but come on, you don't really want to see all them people. Vegas is better. Hmm. I don't know where that was from. We bash marriage more than what's LOL. What you do? When? Hellraiser, sure, but the age, but is that age related? The guys I think value companionship on. I'm like Babe Ruth. I hit the home. I think you mean run while he was shaking, while he was talking to Mickey Mantle. Babe Ruth said, "I love to hit the balls out of the park." I know, right? Bane's reading my mind right about now. I am confused. What's going on, Loss? Loss. The bird, which is the bald eagle. The bald eagle. Oh, oh God. Can't believe it ain't nothing but Monday nights. Ridiculous. I need for it to be Friday already. I need a long vacation to do nothing. I'm the only person at my job who never gets to use my little vacation hours. I never get to use mine for fun or for like relaxation. Mine go get devoted to just random shit that I ended up having to do. I'm like, damn, one of these years I'm gonna actually plan something and do something for me. But it never happens. Every year, same fucking cycle. Mm. You hit the ball out of the park, Thought Fields. Did you hit the ball out of the park? Did you hit the ball out of the park? Woo! And he would point. He would point. Yes, Dane, I like horror movies. I love horror movies. I watched one last night. I watched Halloween. What's it called? Halloween something. That new Halloween movie, Michael Myers. Let's see. I did. I just watched it last night. It was wonderful. It was wonderful. But I was a little disappointed at the end, but I won't say why because I don't want to ruin it for anybody. But Jaina, you a natural beauty. Oh, well, thank you. But that's not really why I watch your videos. LOL. Now this I'd like to know because I'd be wondering why. Like your personality. LOL. So at this point, it don't matter if you don't do your hair or wear makeup. I know, isn't it great? I'll never do it again. What's so funny too? I've actually gotten a little more used to my own face since doing it like in the last few months. It's oh, you know, I've always had this thing like when I was a kid, I wasn't very I wasn't aware of my physical self. Is how I put it. I wasn't aware of my physical self. I was like an internal person, so it's like a goofball with a body. That's how I describe it. It was like energy in a body in a shell, just like rampant energy in a shell. And so I never really paid any attention to what I look like. So even as I got older, like even now, I like when I'm out, and this is gonna sound absolutely insane, but like when I'm out, um, like out of the house, I will, like in public and stuff, I'll start to feel a little weird when I'm out too long. It's I don't know what I'm doing here. Why I'm out here? What is this? And I'll pass my reflection in something. Like maybe I'll pass by a mirror or something that will reflect, and I'll see myself and I'll go, oh yeah, that's right, that's right. I forget what I look like. It's another weirdest fucking shit you ever seen. But I think it's because like I'm 43 years old, but uh, I've spent very long looking at myself in the mirror. So sometimes I do actually forget what the fuck I look like. I still forget. And I'll pass my reflection. I go, oh, okay, okay, okay. Now I remember. It's like when I see somebody who's like really light, like a really, really light skin, like I see a girl who's like, when I say light, I mean like pale, like I'm light, but I mean like that ghostly pale skin, but not white, but that would just be like, it'll be like a black girl, but she'd be like that ghostly pale. And when I see it and I go, shit, and I'll ask whoever's around me, I'll be like, I'm not, I'm not that light, right? Only one time did somebody say, "Yeah, y'all were about the same." Was just like, "Fuck, god damn," because she looked like a fucking ghost. No, no, no. I'm like, I don't look like a ghost. I don't. Mm, I know. Me too, Michael. I get so tired. I get tired. Like, it's driving me crazy. And then my back hurts. My back hurts, and I be tired. What is this link that Thought Fields keeps trying to give me? What is this link? I want to know what this link is. Is it a grown up link? Like, what is this link? And when I see it, am I going to be traumatized? What is this here link that you are describing? Man, man, I had a friend complaining about the plot, and I'm like, bro, this dude just killed people. It ain't that complicated. I'm gonna tell you what, though, Bane. I've seen every single Michael Myers movie. I've seen all the Halloween movies, right? And I will say this: I was very disappointed at the end of the movie. It's all I'll say. It's all that I will say. Say no more. I will say no more. I won't say anything else. Not anymore. Hold on for what? Hold on for what? For what am I holding on for? Woohoo! Woohoo! Light bright. Oh my gosh. Oh, I had a friend who used to call me that. Light bright. Light bright. I always thought I was supposed to have more melanin when I was younger. It's hard to be super pro black like I am and look like me. It's very hard. I'm not taken very seriously. It's hard to be all pro black and then people be like, "What are you?" You're like a little kid in school. You're like, hey, that's that's below the belt. You go too far. You go too far. Oh, oh. And it's his photo. It got all quiet in here. Is everybody all sleepy now? Michael, you going to bed or something? I might have to follow suit. Oh my god, I'm so tired. It's so weird. It's like I get so tired that everything feels like it drops into my stomach, and I just like pass out. That's why they get delirious. Does anybody who is in here right now watch Duke and Don show on YouTube channel? Duke and Don. Anyone in here watch Duke and Don? Lead attorney! I was just ready to pass out right on top of my microphone. Hey, look, so guess what I did, lead attorney? Guess what I did? Guess what I did? I did my first little thing. I got pulled into the panel on Duke and Don on Friday. I was trying to see if I could figure out what they were telling me about how to do it, and then like so, and it took me into something called Streamlabs, and then the next thing I knew, he pulled me in, and so I was in there from like the last 2 hours of it. Um, I sure was, and then he invited me back on Fridays. Yeah, very inconsistent and stuff, and he invited me back. Isn't that cool? Aren't you proud? Now I gotta figure out. Oh, I got my new computer coming though, so I'll be able to. Once my new computer comes, it's gonna be on like Donkey Kong up in this piece, and I will be able to do all of that little stuff. I'll be able to bring people in finally. To get off this little computer. Yes, I did. I sure did. I was so like it was, and I kind of dominated it too. You gotta check it out. I'll show you the little thingy to it so you can see which one it was. It was this one. It was that video right there. I'm in like the second half of it. Yup, I did. I was on there and I was going in, honey. Yes, honey. Because I have the best opinions about everything. And I should give y'all a little sample of it. I should play a little piece. Y'all, y'all can see me make it do what it do. Make it do what it do, baby. Yes, honey. No, that wasn't because of that. That was because of that other video. I think I'm starting to lose. I already don't have hardly any female subscribers. But me speaking my own opinion seems to be, they don't seem to like it. So, so the little bit that I have, I think are abandoning ship at this point. Ridiculous. Oh, no burns. No, I'm gonna get pulled into the lead attorney's thing one day. His be so busy though. It's easy on Duke and Don. They don't be having a whole lot of people on there. I'm like, how hard it would be to get in there. I'm gonna have to be like on the ball to get into that little waiting room. Yes, honey. I was waiting to tell you. I was like, I can't wait till he show up on here one day so I can tell him what I done. Oh, you should watch my keep lead attorney. I think you just open up people's live streams. You just go on the live streams that be open. But can you do me a favor? I want you to like watch my last video that I posted on my channel, like the most recent video that I posted. I want you to watch it for me and tell me what you think. Tell me the next time you pop in here or something more, or you can leave a comment or something like an actual like I want to actually want to know what you think about it. Hmm. Yay! Need a dirty. And they'll be the same age, but Papa. It's about respect. It's about respect. Mm, yeah, you can watch it whenever. I know. I'm about to go to bed. I'm about to go to bed. I'm gonna go to bed. Oh, Baba. Dada. Oh my God, that's so funny. All right. Gotta find you a female audience. Yeah, I'm losing my little female audience. They can't rock with me. It's something about that accountability. They don't like it. Ladies are allergic to accountability. Oh, by the way, that's what their video is about. It's about accountability, women in accountability. I don't think that they enjoyed it very much, but it's very true. It's very true, and it's it needed to be fucking said, and I said it. Hey, look, so, I was like, wow, the nerve. They just gonna abandon me over some accountability. What the? It's messed up. See how they do me? See how they do me, Mac? They just abandon the ship. Abandon the ship. I miss playing music. It was a cool vibe. They keep copywriting the shit out of my stuff. They're like, God, merciless. I don't care at all. They just don't copyright claim everything in sight, I guess. That's what we doing, Neil. Is that what we doing? Oh. I gotta get this thing going though. It's been pretty still for a while now. I feel like I've had like a full week, at least like a full week of my channel being very still. You know, very still. It ain't moving. It ain't moving at all. I think it's still in my labeling, my videos. I think that's still playing a really big part of it. Ooh, I know the volcanoes, the wonderful, wonderful volcano. You know how like Charlemagne the God does that donkey of the day. I was thinking about doing something like that, but with the volcano, which of course is a whole lot more dire than the donkey of the day because the volcano has implications of destruction. Oh, what would we call it? The donkey. I mean, not the donkey, maybe the volcano. We call it what? What would we call it? The volcano. El volcano. No lado. I'm out. Peace out, J9. Thank you, Bane. You're the best. Virtual hugs. Mm, mm. Oh, choke myself. I hope to see you next time. You're very fun. Did you check out the panel I was on? I sent you the link. Oh, you were on a panel too? I was on a panel, Mac. I was on a panel on Duke and Don. Oh God, how'd you send me the link? Now I gotta figure out where to find the link. Did you put it on a video? Where'd you put the link? Where did you put the link? The link. DNA tests and accountability. Yeah, you gonna. Cause what a woman to have to pay back Child support, absolutely. That should honestly, that seems like that should go without being said. Like it's stealing. That is stealing. What video? Oh my god, you like to send me on wild goose chases, don't you, Mac? Is it the last video? If it's the last video, let's see. Nope, it ain't there. Oh, he's gonna make me look for it. Mark Nash channel. Mark Nash. Mark Nash. How old is the video?
I mean, a lot of guys in the chat right now. I see you guys. You guys are.
I'm gonna let y'all see me in my thingy. Hold on, Brittany. Don't leave yet, Brittany.
Questions as usual. Let's start. People have other gifts out there. Go have them. Learn how to pick your battles. See, the problem is that these women always gotta express. She's thinking that majority of you guys on the panel, you guys have been married, but yet we're still here having open discussion, saying, yeah, we're gonna figure out what we can do to bring ourselves together because we understand the importance of having a significant other or partner in a relationship. So that's.
No, just I think I agree with Jay. Can I just say Jay?
You want to add something? Right. Okay, I was gonna say I know it's a little twangy you're talking. Yeah. All right. Appreciate it, Marcus. Let's get Poppy in here. Do you want to add something?
This is Leon.
Oh, just when he was talking about the marriage, just I think I agree with Jay. Can I just say Jay? I'm gonna mess up your name.
I am Gen, yeah. Yes. Gen naive. Gen
okay.
naive. Yeah.
Gen 9. Yes.
Gen 9. Girl.
My name was. I think it's gonna get worse before it gets better. But I think on the positive side, a lot of people are becoming more aware of themselves, and more people are going into therapy and trying to do some self work. So that probably will bring the numbers, back to some type of a balance eventually.
A depression will. That would. Poppy Blanc. Welcome to the stream.
She acting mad over there, huh?
I know.
You got a new hairdo, I see.
Brother, most of the guys, especially in this field right now, yes, I agree with you. Who has the right information?
Ask the girls. Ask the girls, man. Like, what are the chances for a fan to get the box after you put on the friend zone? I want you to tell the people in the chat and whoever watched this video.
50%.
In the friend zone?
You want to lie? You want to lie like that, pharmacist?
Yeah, 50% depends on what's going on. If you stressed and some guy done tore your nerves up and he's there and y'all having a good time, and then why not?
Are you drunk?
I mean, I can't do it personally, but I know from other people, they screw their friends all the time.
That's
I can't do it. I'm sorry. That's the thing with women. We know we're gonna screw y'all within the first 5 seconds of looking at
That's
y'all.
why I asked. That's
Period.
why I asked. I know
The
that.
first 5 seconds. Now, sometimes things may go down the line wrong, but in the first 2 seconds, we know what's gonna time it is. You know?
Trust me, baby. I know that. That's what I asked the question because I want young men to know for themselves when a goddamn fucking grandson.
Happy.
Oh, here we
What
go.
do you define as the friend zone? Because for me, the friend zone is someone. The friend zone for me is someone that I will never date. I will never be with you.
Exactly, and that's a fucked up position for a man to be in. He don't need to be your fucking friend. He don't need to take you out to hear you talk about the next man. He don't need to do all of that, man. That's why he don't need to be in the friend zone.
Yes, but you don't have a.
Can I tell you how to get out?
Lower off.
I tell you, I'm friends and harder than her about that friend.
That's true.
But you don't get a hard rejection.
Oh, that was so fun. I had a good old time. You remind me of my G. Oh, Brittany, you watched some of it? Yeah, I come in at minute like hour 2 minute 33. That's when they pulled me in, and I was in there the whole time after that until it was over. And then I got invited to come back on Fridays if I wanted to. Yeah, I need to interview somebody to get some information. Like, so, could you tell me how to make my computer do what I needed to do? Like, oh, what I'll be wanting to do, I'll be wanting to be like, hey, can I just come over your house and just watch you work on yours so I can see what shit you do, what buttons you push and shit. Like this. I'm like an old lady. You can't tell me what to do. I don't know nothing about this here technology. You remind me of my G. I wanna ride it. Oh. Mm. Check the last video you posted. I did. I just checked it. There was you did not send me a comment on there. And you remind me of my G. You remind me of my G. I think it is a tip to make sure who's paying child support is actually father and and be 100% sure for consequences. Yes, I agree, Hellraiser. Every time he said, oh shit. Smiley face, smiley face, smiley face, smiley face. I need an editor. See, Hellraiser, but her female audience don't want to get caught if the baby belongs to someone else. I know. Like, come on, ladies. It's okay. It's okay. You could just run in the back screaming and fall on the floor talking about it's not true. It's not true. You are not the father. Oh, I was too shy to do this YouTube thing. She has a female audience. LOL. Just kidding. J9, they're out there. I don't have a female audience. You know what my female audience is? I'm like, you know. But I mean, the same reason I had to make that video is the same reason I can't do anything about that because that's the coddling. That's how we got here in the first place. That it proving my point by unsubscribing. They're proving my point about accountability. You know, just say, all right, like those ladies on that panel agreed with everything that I said. Damn near. I think there was only one thing that I recall. One of them was shaking her head, but she could. It's possible she could have been shaking her head at something else. But instinctively, but I think it was like that one statement I said something about that women have just kind of gotten out of control, just kind of generally kind of out of control, and she was kind of shaking her head a little bit like. But she was funny though. She might have been playing. Like she might have been trying to be funny. I don't know. But they was backing me up left and right. I was calling people out, cussing people out. This guy in there came in there on the couch. He's like laying on the couch on there. And he shows up and he's like laying on his brown couch. Doing that thing that guys who clearly don't get girls anyway never could, get on there and just start saying, spouting that red pill shit. Why do women always do? And interrupting this girl while she was trying to speak, saying, just because you say it doesn't mean it's true. Oh, I mean, well, what are you saying? Like, wouldn't let her speak at all. So I blurted out, somebody give me a broom and dustpan so I can get this thing out of here. Oh, so they went ahead and cycled him out. I couldn't take it no more. He was being so fucking rude. So I'm like, I don't play those kind of games. You don't get to be an asshole and then pretend like and not while I'm looking. I can't do it. I'm incapable of pretending to not notice that someone is purposely being a douche. Let's see.
Hey, everybody.
You remind me of my Jeep. Oh, Edward. Oh, Edward. Edward, I love you too. Accountability is like compromise. I don't see your link, sir. Mac is playing games with me. Maybe it's not that. Maybe he thinks that's my last video or something. Let me look.
Hey, everybody. It's your girl, J9E. We're going to talk today about should DNA tests be mandatory at birth. I will just blurt out what I think. I have many opinions about this. But we're going to get through this video. It's from African Millennials channel. And they have
I don't see it.
This one I came across somebody else that reacting to it.
I can't devote any more time to that.
Let me take your notes, and we're gonna just get into it, and I will give my opinions. And there are some.
I just looked in the comments. I'm not doing it again. I'll look again later. But I don't see it. What is it a link of? Just tell me what the link is.
I think that the United States making DNA tested mandatory is stupid. I don't think that, you know,
All right, you guys. We had us a good run today. But Mama is tired. She's scratching her belly. She's scratching her belly. Yes, she is. I'm going to bed right now. 'Cause I am so tired. 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 Oh. Oh, 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 oh. I'm gonna catch y'all the next time. Oh, I'm hearing a ring in my ear. I think I'm starting to lose my mind. Bye, Brittany. Bye, Mac. I will keep looking in there until I find your link. Okay, Mac? Hopefully, whatever this link is, isn't something disturbing that's gonna, give me nightmares or something. If you have not hit that like button, please go ahead and do that. I need all the support that I can get, please. Thank you very much. Go and hit that thing for you. Skedaddle. And I love you guys. And I will see you next time. Peace, peace. Later, Gators.